Podcast. Hey there, welcome back to the Max and Mia podcast. I'm Max.
And I'm Mia. Today we've got something really fun and useful for you.
We're going to share 5 short stories, and each one will be a little more challenging, starting at A2 level and going up to B2.
These stories are perfect to practice your listening, reading, and speaking skills. And here's a tip. If you're in a quiet place, try to read the text out loud while listening. Speaking helps your brain remember words and improve your pronunciation.
And if you want, you can mute the audio and read out loud on your own. Try to match the rhythm and flow of natural English. It really works.
These stories are perfect to practice your listening, reading, and speaking skills. And here's a tip. If you're in a quiet place, try to read the text out loud while listening. Speaking helps your brain remember words and improve your pronunciation.
Now, if you're not in a quiet place, don't worry. You can still enjoy this episode while you're on the bus, in the metro, in the car, or even while you're studying or falling asleep. Just let the English play in the background. Your brain will still be picking things up.
One last thing. Each story will be read with a different accent.
All right, let's get started. Here comes the first story. It's short and simple. Perfect for A2 learners.
Ready? Let's go.
Story number 1, Charlie the Brave Dog.
Liam is a small boy. He is 6 years old. He has short brown hair and big blue eyes. He loves to laugh and run. He lives in a quiet town with his mom, his dad, and his best friend, a dog named Charlie. Charlie is not a big dog. He is small and white. His ears are short, and his tail moves all the time. Charlie has a soft coat and kind eyes. He is always happy. Charlie loves to play, eat, sleep, and be with Liam. They are best friends. Every day after school, Liam plays in the backyard. He throws a ball, and Charlie runs fast to catch it. Sometimes they play hide and seek. Liam hides behind trees or behind the big chair, and Charlie finds him every time. One Saturday morning, the sun is shining. The sky is blue. The birds are singing. Liam wakes up early. "Can I go to the park?" he asks. His mom says, "We are busy today, Liam. Please stay in the house or in the backyard." Liam looks outside. The park is not far. He thinks, just a few minutes. I will play and come back. It's okay. He takes his ball and opens the small gate. Charlie sees Liam and runs after him. Okay, you can come too," Liam says. "But don't tell Mom." They walk to the park together. The park is big. There are trees, flowers, birds, and butterflies. There is a small playground and a bench near the trees. Liam throws the ball. Charlie runs, catches the ball, and brings it back, again and again. Then Liam climbs the slide. Charlie watches from below. "Whee!" Liam laughs. They play for a long time. After a while, Liam feels tired. "I will rest here," he says. He sits under a big tree. The leaves move in the wind. It feels cool and quiet. Charlie lies next to him. Liam closes his eyes for just a minute, but he falls asleep. When Liam opens his eyes, it's not sunny anymore. The sky is orange. The sun is going down. The park is quiet. No people, no children, no birds. "Charlie," Liam says. Charlie sits next to him. He looks at Liam and wags his tail. Liam looks around. "Oh no," he says. "Where is my house? Which way?" Everything looks different now. The trees look big and dark. The path looks long. Liam feels scared. "I want to go home," he says softly. He starts to cry. Charlie stands up. He sniffs the air. He looks left. He looks right. Then he barks once. "Do you know the way?" Liam asks. Charlie barks again and starts walking. Liam follows. They walk past the swings. They walk past the small lake. They walk down a path with tall trees. It's getting darker, but Charlie keeps walking. He smells the ground. He remembers the way. They walk past a red house with a cat in the window. Liam remembers the cat. Yes! We saw that house before! They walk more. Liam's legs are tired, but he follows Charlie. Finally, Charlie turns left, and Liam sees it. My house! Charlie, we are home! Liam runs to the door. His mom opens it quickly. Liam, where were you? We were so worried, she says, and hugs him tight. I'm sorry, Mom, Liam says. I went to the park, but I got lost. Charlie sits near the door. His tail wags. But Charlie helped me find the way home, Liam says. His dad kneels and pets Charlie. You are a good dog, he says. A very good dog. That night, Liam gives Charlie a big bone. This is for you, my hero, he says. Charlie barks softly and lies down next to Liam's bed. As Liam closes his eyes, he smiles. Thank you, Charlie, he whispers. And Charlie stays close, keeping him safe, like always.
That was so sweet. I love Charlie.
Me too. He's not just cute. He's clever and brave.
And loyal. He didn't leave Liam even when it got dark.
True friendship. I think our listeners can learn a lot from this story about dogs and about listening to parents.
Okay, now it's time for story number 2. Are you ready?
Let's go. This one is about a girl, a beach, and a mysterious bottle.
Story number 2. The Message in the Bottle.
Emma is 10 years old. She lives in a small town near the sea. Every weekend she goes to the beach with her dad. They walk along the shore, collect shells, and sometimes eat ice cream. One Saturday morning, the sky is cloudy. The wind is soft. The beach is quiet. Emma and her dad are walking on the sand. Look, Dad, a starfish, Emma says. Yes, it's beautiful, her dad replies. Emma picks it up, looks at it, then gently puts it back in the water. They keep walking. The waves move slowly. The sea is calm. Suddenly, Emma sees something in the sand. It's long and green. She runs to it. Dad, look, a bottle. Her dad walks over. It looks old. Emma takes the bottle. It's made of green glass. It has a cork on top. Inside, there is a small piece of paper. It's a message, Emma says, excited. Do you want to open it? Asks her dad. Emma nods. She slowly takes out the cork. Then she pulls out the paper. It is a little wet, but she can read the words. It says, Hello, my name is Leo. I'm 9 years old. I love the sea. If you find this message, write me a letter. Here is my address. 14 Ocean Street, Shell Bay. Emma looks at her dad. Can I write to him? Please? Her dad smiles. Of course. That evening, Emma sits at the kitchen table. She writes carefully. Dear Leo, my name is Emma. I found your bottle on the beach today. I live in Coral Town, near the sea too. I love the ocean and animals. I hope you get my letter. From Emma. The next morning, she and her dad go to the post office and send the letter. Days pass, then a week. Emma checks the mailbox every day. One morning, her mom says, Emma, there's a letter for you. Emma opens it quickly. The paper is blue. It says, Hi, Emma. I'm so happy you found my bottle. I put it in the sea last summer. Shell Bay is far from Coral Town. I didn't think anyone would find it. I like to draw fish and play with my dog, Max. Do you have pets? From Leo. Emma smiles. She feels excited. She writes back. Over the next weeks, Emma and Leo send many letters. They talk about their towns, their schools, their pets, and their favorite beach games. Leo writes about a small cave near his beach. Emma writes about the turtles she saw last year. They become good friends, pen pals. One day, Leo writes, Dear Emma, my family is coming to Coral Town next month. Maybe we can meet? We will go to the big beach near the lighthouse. I hope to see you there. Leo. Emma is so happy. She draws a big heart at the end of her letter and writes, "Yes, I'll be there. I can't wait to meet you." When the day comes, Emma goes to the beach with her parents. She wears a blue cap and holds a small shell as a gift. She waits near the lighthouse. Then, she sees a boy with a yellow backpack. He is holding something. "Emma?" he asks. "Yes," she says. They smile. Leo gives her a small drawing, a picture of the beach, the bottle, and 2 kids. "I made this for you," he says. Emma gives him the shell. "Thank you for sending that bottle," she says. They sit on the sand, talking and laughing. The sea moves softly beside them. A bottle brought 2 friends together.
That was lovely. I always wanted to find a message in a bottle.
Me too. And Emma and Leo became real friends, all because of a simple letter.
I think it shows how small things can start something beautiful.
Exactly. All right, ready for story number 3?
Yes, this one is a bit funny. It's about a man and a chicken on a train.
Wait, what? Okay, now I'm really curious.
Yup, let's listen and find out what happens.
Story number 3, The Chicken on the Train.
Mark is a quiet man. He works as a librarian in a big city. Every Friday, he takes the train to visit his grandmother, who lives in a small town in the countryside. He always takes the same train, same seat, same time. He brings a book, a sandwich, and a bottle of water. It's a peaceful 2-hour ride, and Mark enjoys it. But this Friday, something is different. Mark gets on the train as usual. He finds his seat and sits down. Across from him is a woman with headphones. Next to her is a man reading a newspaper. And then something moves under the seat in front of him. At first, Mark thinks it's a bag, but then he sees feathers. He leans forward. 2 eyes look at him, small, round, curious. "It's a chicken." "A chicken?" Mark whispers to himself. The chicken looks at him and makes a soft bok-bok sound. Mark looks around. No one seems surprised. No one else is even looking at the bird. He leans toward the woman with the headphones. "Excuse me," he says. "Do you see the chicken?" She pulls off one headphone. "Oh, yes," she says calmly. "That's Penny. She travels often." Mark blinks. "She travels?" "Yes," says the woman. "She belongs to Mr. Jasper, the man with the newspaper." Mark turns to the man. Excuse me, sir. Is that your chicken?" Mr. Jasper lowers his newspaper. "Yes, that's Penny. She's my companion." "Your companion?" Mr. Jasper nods. "She doesn't like being alone at home, so I take her with me. She likes trains and crackers." He takes a cracker out of his pocket and gives it to the chicken. Penny eats it happily. Mark doesn't know what to say. He isn't angry, just surprised. "Is it allowed?" he asks. Mr. Jasper smiles. "No rule against chickens on this train, at least not yet." Penny hops up onto the seat next to Mr. Jasper and looks out the window. For the next hour, Mark keeps looking at her. He tries to read his book, but he keeps getting distracted. Penny clucks softly, sometimes moving from one seat to another. A child from another row comes to pet her. Penny seems to enjoy the attention. At one point, the train stops for 5 minutes. Penny jumps down and walks in circles near the door. Mark stands up and watches her. "She acts like a person," he says. "She is very intelligent," Mr. Jasper replies. "She even knows when we're close to my stop. Watch." 20 minutes later, Penny stands up on her seat. "She knows," Mr. Jasper says. "We're almost there." And he's right. 3 minutes later, the train slows down and stops. Mr. Jasper stands. Penny jumps down. "Nice to meet you," Mr. Jasper says. "Nice to meet you too," Mark replies. Penny looks at Mark and makes a short, sharp bark. Then she walks beside Mr. Jasper off the train. Mark watches them go. That evening, he tells his grandmother the whole story. "There was a chicken on the train, a smart one." His grandmother laughs. "Well," she says, "I once saw a cat on a bicycle, so I believe you." From that day, Mark always hopes to see Penny again. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. But now, every time he gets on the train, he looks under the seats, just in case.
Okay, I was not expecting that. A train-traveling chicken?
I love it. Penny is a star. I want to meet her.
And Mr. Jasper just acted like everything was totally normal.
Maybe we need more chickens on trains. Life would be more interesting.
Maybe. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yep, story number 4 is coming up. And this one is a little mysterious. It's about a boy, a strange key, and a locked door.
Ooh, I love stories with secret doors. Let's go!
Story number 4, The Secret Key.
Noah is 12 years old. He lives with his father in an old house near the forest. The house is big and full of books, maps, and boxes. His father is a history teacher, and he loves to collect strange objects. One rainy afternoon, Noah is bored. He has no homework, no internet, and his father is busy writing at his desk. "Can I explore the attic?" Noah asks. "Sure," says his father, "but be careful. It's full of old stuff." Noah climbs the narrow stairs to the attic. The air is dusty. There are boxes, bags, paintings, and old clothes. He sneezes. He starts opening boxes. One is full of newspapers. Another has coins from different countries. Then he finds a small wooden box, very old. It has a metal lock, but the lid is open. Inside, there's only one thing, a small, rusty key. "Huh," Noah says. "A key to what?" He puts it in his pocket and continues looking around, but the key stays on his mind. That night, while brushing his teeth, he takes the key out again. It's cold and heavy for its size. There are numbers on it, 112. The next day, Noah decides to look for a lock that matches the key. He checks drawers, boxes, cabinets, nothing. That afternoon, he visits his neighbor, Mrs. Clara. She is very old and knows a lot about the town. "Do you know anything about this?" he asks, showing her the key. Mrs. Clara takes her glasses and looks at it carefully. "Oh my," she says. "That looks like a key from the old Miller house." "The Miller house?" Noah asks. "Yes. It's been empty for over 50 years. It's at the edge of the forest. People say it's haunted. But I think it's just forgotten." Noah feels a shiver of excitement. That weekend, he tells his friend Leo about the key. "You want to go to the Miller house?" Leo says. "Are you serious?" "Just to look," says Noah. "Maybe the key fits something there." They go on Saturday morning. The forest is quiet. After 20 minutes, they see the house. It's big, made of stone, with broken windows and ivy on the walls. They push the gate open. It creaks loudly. The front door is locked. They walk around the back. There's a smaller door and a keyhole. Noah's hand shakes a little as he puts in the key. It opens. They step inside. The house smells old and damp. Light comes in through cracks in the roof. They walk through the rooms. Dust covers everything. Then they find a narrow staircase going down. "A basement," Leo says. They go down. It's dark, but Noah has a flashlight. At the bottom, there's a big metal box. another lock. Noah tries the key again. It works. Inside the box, there are books, letters, and photos, all very old. "What is this?" Leo asks. Noah reads a letter aloud. It's from 1912. It talks about inventions, machines, and dreams of the future. "We found something special," Noah says. Later, they bring the box to Noah's dad. He reads the letters and gasps. This is the work of Thomas Miller, an inventor. He was forgotten until now. The next week, Noah's discovery is in the local newspaper. Boy finds hidden box from lost inventor. People come to see the letters and books. The Miller house is cleaned. And Noah, he feels proud. All because of a small key.
Okay, that gave me goosebumps. What a great discovery.
And it all started with a rusty old key.
I love how curious Noah was. He didn't stop asking questions.
That's the spirit of adventure. All right, ready for our final story?
Yes, story number 5 is sweet and peaceful. It's about a rainy day, a cafe, and a song.
The perfect way to end today's episode. Let's begin.
Story number 5. A Song on a Rainy Day.
The rain started early that morning. Soft, steady, and cold. Lena didn't mind. She actually liked rainy days, especially when she had nowhere to be. But today was different. Today was the anniversary of her grandmother's passing, and she couldn't stop thinking about her. Lena and her grandmother had been very close. Every Friday after school, she would visit her. They would bake cookies, listen to music, or just sit and talk for hours. Her grandmother had a small cafe in the center of town, a warm place filled with books, plants, and the smell of cinnamon. After her grandmother died, the cafe closed. Lena hadn't gone back since. It was too painful. But today, with the sound of the rain and the weight in her heart, something told her to go. She put on her coat, grabbed her umbrella, and walked through the quiet streets. The rain tapped gently on the rooftops. Her shoes splashed through shallow puddles. When she reached the cafe, the windows were dusty, but everything inside looked the same. The sign above the door still read, Isla's Corner, her grandmother's name. Lena took a deep breath and opened the door. It wasn't locked. The smell of wood and old books welcomed her. The air was still. The lights didn't work, but there was enough gray light coming in through the windows. She walked slowly around the room. The tables, the chairs, the bookshelf in the corner. Everything felt frozen in time. Then she saw it. The old radio on the counter. Her grandmother had used it every day. She would turn it on, close her eyes, and hum softly to the music. It had always made the cafe feel alive. Lena touched the radio. She didn't expect it to work, but out of habit, she turned the dial. There was a low buzz, and then music. It was an old jazz song, slow, dreamy, familiar. Lena smiled. It was the same song her grandmother always played on rainy afternoons. She could almost hear her voice humming along. She sat down in her favorite chair by the window. The rain kept falling outside, but inside the cafe, everything felt warm again. Without thinking, Lena began to hum. She stayed there for a long time, listening to the music, letting her memories fill the room. It didn't feel sad. It felt peaceful, like her grandmother was there with her. After a while, she stood up. She looked around once more and whispered, "Thank you." As she left, she locked the door behind her and walked home, still humming the song. That night, she sat at her desk and opened her notebook. At the top of a blank page, she wrote, "Ideas to bring Isla's Cafe back to life."
And that's it for today's episode of the Max and Mia podcast. If you made it all the way to the end, congratulations! Seriously, That means you've just trained your listening, reading, and even your speaking skills in a powerful way. Remember, the more you interact with the language, the more you speak it, hear it, feel it, the more natural it becomes. So don't stop here. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the podcast, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new lesson.
And we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a comment. Tell us which story you liked the most or which level you found the most challenging. Your feedback helps us grow and bring you even better content. And hey, if you know someone who's learning English too, share this episode with them. Learning is better when it's shared. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We're really proud of you. Until next time.